with aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis is out there with Washington. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving at point guard. Now, here's Washington. It's stolen by Green. Irving against Van Vliet. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Good on the shot.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Davis. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Green, no luck. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
On the wing, Thompson. And the 3 off target. Rockets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Thompson with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Gafford kicks to Washington. Stolen by Brooks. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Outside Irving. Gafford with the ball. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Şengün with a screen on Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. Thompson in the corner.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6. Şengün with a screen on Davis. And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Here's Gafford, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Good by Gafford. Gafford's got 6.
I respect how hard Davis works to involve his team. Doesn't want this game to be a one-man show.
Van Vliet finds Green. Şengün with a screen on Thompson. Brooks with no one around. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brooks has got his second basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Davis, the pass to Thompson. Back to Davis. Pass to Thompson. Now, here is Irving. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Şengün against Gafford. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Dallas ball. Substitution on the board.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Christie. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. And a miss there on the triple. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Pass to Prosper. For the 3. Exum's shot is off. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Exum's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Inside, Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Exum passes to Lively. Rebound by Smith. Houston in the lead. There's the drive. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Exum.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
Houston making some changes. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Free throw good, Whitmore. And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something you got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Now here's VanVleet. Şengün passes to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Stolen by Thompson. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. They get it again. Thompson finds VanVleet. Gets the three-pointer to fall. VanVleet's got 5 now.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. VanVleet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Brooks checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Cam Whitmore. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington comes in for Thompson. Thompson passes to Şengün. Here is Brooks. VanVleet outside. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Irving. The Rockets making the shot. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Şengün throws it down.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Davis. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. And there's the drive. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 7 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Houston making a switch here. Smith is checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. Dinwiddie passes to Washington. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Green. Pulls from the top of the key. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Green, no luck. Mavericks trail by 15. Washington, that's for 2. And the shot is long. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Rockets leading by 15. On the wing, Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston. Dallas shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And here's Washington outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Washington's got 5 now. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that does it for the first half of play. Houston on top as they end the second. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Fred Van Vliet really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Irving is out there with Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot. Rockets leading by 14. Thompson passes to Brooks. And yes, it's good. He's got 7.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
Brooks against Washington. Pass to Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Thompson with it. Now Green defending. Washington against Van Vliet. Gafford passes to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Off target with his 3. Rocket shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field at this point. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Houston leading by 16. And here is Van Vliet. And here's Green outside. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Thompson. Irving kicks to Washington. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The moment that last 3 went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a 3.
Fires from 18. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the
Left
third.
side, Davis.
2 minutes.
Davis owning the inside.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
For 3, Van Vliet. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Davis finds Irving. Thompson from long range. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3, Van Vliet drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Thompson from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
3.
Thompson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Mavs. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Dallas. They trail by 16. Again, the miss by Thompson. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston. Pass to Washington. To the paint. Here's Davis. Takes it off the glass. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Stolen by Washington. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead, up. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times, a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The post-pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 12. It's up a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. Mavericks trail by 15. Dinwiddie kicks to Marshall. They get it back. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Eason. Şengün with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Whitmore. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dinwiddie outside. Takes the 3. Christie can't make it. Rockets leading by 15. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And here's Green outside. Another miss by Houston.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Gafford passes to Irving. Another shot, and it's Gafford laying it in.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And the wide open shot from Green. And he's good on the three ball.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Washington against Brooks. Outside Irving. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. Here's Gafford. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Şengün. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game. Oh, from way back.
Did you see where he shot that from?
Yeah.
Green inside the three-point line. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Normally he drains that.
Mavericks trail by 16. And on the way from Irving for 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Şengün, no good.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Gafford finds Davis. Outside Irving. This one for 3. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Mavs.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Gafford.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Rockets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Amen Thompson.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
For 3, Edwards. That one, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Down low. Pass to Christie. And here is Williams. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
They are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3. Now here's Durant. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Durant. Booker with it. Back to Durant. Over Thompson. Durant with another miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now Van Vliet. Now here's Green. Offline with a 3. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Now let's send it over to Ali LaForce, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
And he let me in on their strategy for Devin Booker. He said no easy shots for Booker tonight. We only want him taking off-balance, tough looks. At least that's our hope. Sounds like they'll be throwing everything they can at Booker defensively, BA.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks. Durant surveying the D. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And here's Thompson for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Dunn outside. The offensive rebound. Pass to Booker. Richards with a screen. Beal from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And you can tell Green has a good feel for his game. He knows how to find his shots.
Richards, the pass to Durant. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Durant's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The fader. And Thompson gets the 3.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
2 minutes remaining.
Thompson against Durant.
2 minutes.
And the 3 off target. Houston leading by 6. Van Vliet on the wing. 4-3. Richards pulls it in. And for the Suns, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And it's Green missing. Suns trail by 6. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Done with a steal. Booker, the pass to Beal. The kick to Durant. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. 10 points for him.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list. Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by Houston. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Holiday. From downtown, Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Durant with the big finish.
But Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Out to the right wing. Here's Easton. That three's off the mark. Left side, Jones. It's a tie game here in Houston. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Whitmore is out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. 3-pointer O'Neal. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Holiday takes a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. And the Suns shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Şengün, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Plumlee, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
For 3, Allen sinks it from distance. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
A deep 3. Smith with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And here's Allen. Plumlee, a screen on Holiday. For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Smith. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Smith's got his first basket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Holiday with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Holiday has the open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I must say the defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
And the basket by Holiday.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside O'Neal fires the 3. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. O'Neal's got his first 3 points of the game. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Şengün, a screen on Beal. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. And Şengün throw it down.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's O'Neal. Allen outside. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Allen. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Whitmore launches a three. It's hauled in by the Suns. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Plumlee. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. Three-pointer Holiday. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Pass to Jones from behind the arc. No good there. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Into center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. Here measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the small forward.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Shot is up. That's good from Durant on the assist by Booker. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Thompson, no good.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
It's deflected. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Off target from three-point range. Suns trail by 8. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Durant with another miss. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Back to Şengün. Lets the three fly. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 5 points.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Durant with another miss. Houston leading by 11. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Offensive board. Thompson outside. Pass to Brooks. The three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 8. Dunn, the pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Brooks from outside drains the triple. He's got 9.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Richards with a screen. Durant with another miss. The Rockets lead by 9. Şengün, a screen on Durant. To the wing, right side. The three. Şengün, no good. Well, the Suns shooting just 34% so far in this one. Beal finds Booker. Here's Dunn. No good from outside.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
Van Vliet outside. Beyond the arc. The Suns clear it. Richards has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Beal. Shoots from the baseline. Lets it fly. Easy money for KD inside.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Really left him alone that time. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Şengün throw it down.
Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Durant's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 10. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brooks from outside. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Puts up a deep 3. Thompson pulls it in. Brooks from outside. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 4 assists in the game.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
And so it's Houston in a good situation, up by. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Shepard is out there with Williams. And it's Eason in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the Rockets shooting 40% so far in this one. Williams on the wing. Smith outside. And it's all from three-point range. Suns trail by 11. Dunn, the pass to Jones. Outside O'Neal, and here's Booker. Back to O'Neal, and stolen by Williams. 3-on-3. Şengün with it. He's picked up by Jones. And here's Shepard for 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Well, Phoenix is shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Booker no good. The Rockets lead by 11. Here's Williams. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker against Williams. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The 3. Eason can't get it to go. Suns trail by 11. Plumlee passes to O'Neal. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Eason, good.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Right wing. Here's Shepard, defended by Jones. Fires for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Booker no good.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Williams on the wing, takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Plumlee. Done with it. And the shot goes in.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
The Rockets lead by 13. Out to the right wing. Now Smith. Uncovered. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Jones. This one for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. They grab their own miss. Here's Shepherd. Booker defending. Fires from deep. And it's Shepherd missing. Suns trail by 15.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Rockets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Alperen Şengün.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Here's Smith. Outside Eason from the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Şengün against Plumlee. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Booker. Jones with the ball. Back to Booker. Jacks up a three. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Williams misses. Dunn outside. Launches it. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball.
Missed the ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Adams. Outside Eason. The three is up. Doesn't go for him. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin.
watching closely.
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the small forward.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Durant's got 5 now.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
Washington passes to Gafford. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. He's not there.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handler, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Gafford. Irving with it. Thompson outside. Washington kicks to Thompson. Off target from three-point range.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
KD can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
No good from Booker. Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to Gafford. Stolen away. And up the court come the Suns on the break. KD passes to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Gafford. Shakes him. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots and hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Dallas, Beal gets a wide open look. Traps in the tray.
We talk about guys with clear strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Washington kicks to Thompson. Back to Washington. Ripped away. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Booker the pass to Richards. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. And the Suns making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. 1:09 left here in the opening quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. Washington finds Thompson. Misses the 3. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Washington passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Here's O'Neal over to the wing. Pass to Jones. And here's KD for 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Dinwiddie outside. The rebound by Richards. Durant down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. KD's got 10 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Suns.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Christie. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Irving can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. And the jam by Beal.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Hopping on the board. Goes back up. Tries yet again. Rebounded by Allen.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And Beal kicks to Allen. Back to Beal. Misses the jumper.
I guess even he it's one of those once in a while.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Here's Beal, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Back to O'Neal for 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Irving. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Beal. Allen outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Suns need to get a shot off. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dinwiddie Dinwiddie with it. Jones covering. And a fixture of Mavericks games for years. Team governor, Mark Cuban.
And since buying the team in the late 90s, Cuban has really changed how we view running a team. Very involved, bringing the Mavs their first title back in 2011. Cuban's the most passionate fan in this arena. He lives with each trip down the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Davis comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Durant. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Gafford misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Durant, the pass to Gillespie. Over Davis. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Gillespie. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Beal with the steal. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top. Up. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the 3 slot. Durant for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching them unprepared.
Back to Booker. Here's KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Booker. It's good on the putback. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Richards, no good. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Gafford. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players. That's a jump ball.
pass to Washington. Now here's Davis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Just another spot on the court where he can hurt you from. Thompson, efficient in the corners.
Here's Booker. A three ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Washington against Dunn. 6 to shoot. Thompson for 3. The rebound by KD. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The lead is 2. And Beal kicks to Durant. Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Thompson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say is the highest receiving shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. It's Durant with the drive. Oh, Durant deadly on the drive.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Davis surveying the floor. Irving finds Thompson. No good from outside.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Richards, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Christie, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie's jumped in for Irving.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's KD. It's tipped. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Christie the pass to Davis.
You know, Davis is so long and strong inside, he almost forces you to foul him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Mavericks making a change here. Williams is checked in. Dunn is checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. For Dallas, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Pass to Lively. Plumlee with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Phoenix, no good that time either. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Irving. Edwards is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. O'Neal passes to Plumlee. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Jones from about 16. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Irving finds Eddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Edwards got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness, outstanding, finding open teammates.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's O'Neal. Off with the layup. Mavericks leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
O'Neal against Edwards. Outside Irving. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Christie. Over Booker. Christie can't make it. Suns trail by 6. Dunn passes to Booker. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
Here's Edwards. That shot no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Booker inside. Lively's there. Booker no good. Now here's Marshall, defended by Jones. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Edwards with the block. They retain possession. It's picked off. Fast break, Dallas. Lively finds Irving, and the shot is good. 9 points for Kyrie Irving. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's Lively. It doesn't go for him. Booker outside. Booker going to work inside.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Lively's shot is off. Suns trail by 4. Jones drives in. O'Neal wide open. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Lively the pass to Edwards. Pass to Irving. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Jones, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Marshall. That's Thompson in for Christie. And for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Dunn.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
The Suns making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
15 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Thompson against Beal. Clock at 6. Launches it. Off Offensive rebound. Gafford. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead. And stolen by Irving. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
So the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Şengün out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Davis. Back to Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Green. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Thompson. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Houston.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Green. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Back to Gafford. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Back to Thompson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. They get it back. Poke loose. Van Vliet left side. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Thompson finds Irving. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Thompson. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
He buries it from 3.
The moment that last 3 went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a 3.
Look out below!
You got no chance defending him right there. Here's Irving. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
Van Vliet against Irving. Şengün, the open look. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
That one's good for 2.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Now here's Thompson. Inside. Şengün passes to Thompson. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Davis. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Houston in the lead. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Alperon Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Van Vliet.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Pass to Christie. Dinwiddie outside. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. Here's the 3. Marshall can't hit. Houston leading by 4. They're running. Ahead. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Outside, Whitmore. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Davis. Şengün checked in for Houston. Holiday comes in for Green. Irving finds Lively. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Irving from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 7 points. 8 seconds left to play in the first. Holiday passes to Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Houston leading by. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the 3. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Here's Şengün. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Şengün's got his second basket of the game. Irving with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Irving, no good. Well, Houston's shooting around 50% of the game so far. Holiday passes to Eason. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Holiday. Irving, that's good.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Şengün passes to Smith. Another 3 from Houston.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Houston with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Picked by Smith. Here's Whitmore. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Irving. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
And Houston making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Whitmore. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. To the wing, right side. From deep. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Thompson outside.
To foul him because Clay looks to shoot pretty much every time he touches it. It forces defense to overcommit.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he sinks the second. Houston leading by 9. Double team on VanVleet. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Two minutes remaining in the first half.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Washington. Green against Davis. On the wing, Irving. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win now mode, Allie. Thank you. And the Mavericks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Smith, he's checked in for Şengün. The offensive rebound. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. And Davis with the block. Here's Gafford. And that one's good. Gafford's got his first points of the game.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Up top, Brooks. He's guarded by Washington. Thompson, a screen on Washington. Driving to the basket. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Davis on the tape. Can't connect from short range. Houston leading by 8. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson finds Brooks. On the wing, Green. Three-pointer. And it's Brooks missing. Thompson scanning the floor. Over Green. Thompson, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You got to like what Jabari Smith has done in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Davis. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Green in the post. Working on Thompson. And down it goes. 2 points.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Irving, no good. The Rockets lead by 10. Thompson scanning the floor. Brooks outside. Van Vliet finds Thompson. Three-pointer, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Out left to the wing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Klay Thompson picks one up. Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Fires in the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Back to Van Vliet. There's the triple. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mavericks trail by 10. 3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And it's Irving missing. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. Irving's got 13 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 1st foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Eason's checked in for Houston. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Deflected! Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Green. Eason, a screen on Gafford. From behind the arc. And it's Green missing. Mavericks trail by 10. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
You just can't let Clay find any looks anywhere from the 3-point line. He makes quick work from the coffin corner.
And it's Green missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Spins. Irving. Thompson with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And it's Eason penetrating. It's Eason with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Green. Here's Şengün. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. On target from range. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passing.
Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Şengün. He's got 7. Pass to Van Vliet. Stolen by Davis. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Houston up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Whitmore is out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Eason in at the 3.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Whitmore goes in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Now Irving. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. Back to Marshall. 6 to shoot. For 3, Dinwiddie. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 13. Smith outside. Holiday finds Smith. Screen by Eason. Back to Holiday. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. And a change for the Rockets. Van Vliet's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Back comes Houston in transition. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Smith. Houston with another miss.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And that one's good. Irving.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Now here's Şengün. For 3, Smith. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lively with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. Up top, Thompson. Pass to Marshall. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Left side, Eason. Here's Şengün. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 14.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Irving against Van Vliet. Thompson with it. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Fires the 3. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Smith.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. It's Thompson, high post, working on Green. Three-pointer, Brooks. Washington grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And stolen by Green. Thompson left side. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 17. Irving for 3. They get it again. Nice D from Thompson. Houston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Alperen Şengün.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape his game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Edwards, he's checked in for Davis. Christie comes in for Washington. Exum's checked in for Thompson. And Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
And for Dallas, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Fires for 3. Exum's shot is off. And it's Houston's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Fires it. Nice jump shot.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
4-3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Christie. And Dallas hits again from deep. Houston with the ball. They've got a 9-point lead. Adams a screen. Eason. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alper and Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Now Beal after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. For 3, Durant. They get it back. Knocked away. Richards. Great defense that time from Şengün. Outside, Green. A three-pointer is right on target.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
The 3 from KD. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the middle. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Richard. Phoenix is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for KD.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And it's the Suns' ball. Richards passes to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
3-point field goal.
Spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Green against Beal. From past the arc. That doesn't go either for Durant. Houston leading by 3. Thompson for 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Now here's Beal. Inside, Durant kicks to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Now here's Green. Back to Thompson. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Durant. It's stolen by Green.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Suns trail by 9. Outside, Beal. Over Green. Beal can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Brooks with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Booker. Screen by Durant. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. They get it back. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 5.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every...
And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the 1. Outside Holiday, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Houston leading by 9. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen.
Number 0.
And Plumlee kicks to O'Neal. Here's Jones. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jones has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
O'Neal with it. Now Smith defending. Dunn, wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. They get it again. Easton passes to Şengün. Holiday. It's hauled in by the Suns. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Dunn dishes to O'Neal. Jones against Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Durant comes in for Plumlee, and it's Booker in for O'Neal. Houston with a big group substitution here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Jari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Rockets leading by 9. Şengün kicks to Green. Launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3-point field goal.
Green's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
And they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Beal. Jones kicks to Plumlee. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Houston's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Brooks misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Down by 12. Scooped up. Here's Plumlee. Lays it up off the glass. Plumlee's got his second basket of the game.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And for the Suns, they're shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. And here's Booker from the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Van Vliet with the bucket.
You love the confidence of Van Vliet to take that shot. It's not just confidence, that's chops. That was so deep.
For three, Durant. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Thompson from long range. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Suns trail by 13. Here's KD. In close. Durant gets the bucket.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
Pass to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Green deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Van Vliet passes to Green. A three. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defense, thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Directors enter the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Suns trail by 8. So on the floor for Houston. At the guard position, Van Vliet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Thompson, a screen on Booker. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Well, Phoenix shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Done outside. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 9.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Şengün with the rebound. Houston leading by 8. And here's Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Dunn. Pass to Beal. Dunn outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. Brooks against Booker. Thompson from long range. Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
The shot's good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Suns trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Shoots the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. It's Beal on the wing. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Beal's got his first 2 points.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
VanVleet passes to Eason. His 3-pointers off the mark. Phoenix has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Durant.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And here are the Suns now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And Richards has it in the corner. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Good D by Thompson.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. Plumlee is checked in for Phoenix. Tyus Jones comes in for Devin Booker. The Rockets also changing it up. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet. They get the rebound. Outside for KD. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's the Suns with the ball. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. Shot game clock separated by 5. Plumlee, the pass to Durant. There's O'Neal with the 3. Eason grabs the board. Outside, Green. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Green's got 11 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rockets lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so Holiday will bring it up for Houston. So with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. O'Neal is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Jones. And it's Booker in at the 2. Plumlee, the pass to Jones. Outside, O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Allen's checked in for Phoenix. And a switch here also for Houston. VanVleet's checked in. Plumlee sets the pick for Booker. And you know who? Devin Booker.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Plumlee with a screen on Smith. Here's O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Suns trail by 3. Dunn up top, covered by Smith. Allen finds O'Neal. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. In the corner, Şengün with it. Smith right side. Another miss by Houston. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Allen's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Smith left side. And stolen by Dunn. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And finished off by O'Neal.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
He responds. Booker, big time.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Smith finds Eason. Van Vliet with it. The three-pointer, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Van Vliet against Dunn. Back to O'Neal. Front past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Dunn dishes to Booker. Dunn kicks to O'Neal. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Up top, Eason. Dunn covering. Şengün with the screen for Eason. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Pass to Şengün. Houston moving it around to tie it up. It's good. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
KD against Thompson. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for it.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony.
Then it's the Mavericks to start out. And now Dallas' starting group. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Davis in at the 4. Gafford. And at last, they get one to fall.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Booker, the pass to Beal. Gets the 3 to fall.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, B.A.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Davis against Durant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Fires the 3. Thompson, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Beal from outside. They get it back. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Durant sinks the tray. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Durant, pass to Richards. Outside Durant, beyond the arc. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And here's Thompson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Booker can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Out to the wing. Stolen by Davis. 3 on 3. On the wing, Thompson. Irving finds Thompson. Thompson with another miss. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial All-Star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center. What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight, practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Now here's Richards. Still no points. Durant, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And he's going for the oop here. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Here's Gafford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
1:11 left in the opening quarter. And it's O'Neal off the drive. For 3, Allen. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Pass to Christie. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. Lively. He's checked in for Gafford.
Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 2, Derek Lively.
Dinwiddie passes to Christie. The rebound by Allen.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Plumlee against Davis. Allen, the pass to Beal. Nails it from 3. Beal's got 6.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Offensive rebound. Davis, the pass to Christie. On the wing, Davis. He's covered by O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Christie. And the three-pointer goes. Booker surveying the D. And Booker with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Derek Lively is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Allen. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Drops in the 3. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. It's both from the stripe. The Mavericks trailing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Now here's O'Neal. This one for 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Now Plumlee. Jones feels it out. Back to Plumlee. It's stolen by Lively. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got his first bucket in this one. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another area of strength has been their offensive rebounding, converting a lot of those second chances.
And so it's Phoenix with it. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Counted from distance.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. The angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now here's Dunn. Yet to see a basket. O'Neal passes to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Irving.
And that was from the parking lot. You got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
Plumlee, no good. The Mavericks lead by 3. The 3 from Thompson. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. A minute 31 left to play in the half. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Booker. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Thompson for 3. Second shot opportunity. And the bucket is good from Gafford in deep. And now a 5-point Dallas lead.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the back.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Booker against Irving. Here's Beal. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he's just using every bit of his strong frame to battle the defense. Beal won't take no for an answer.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish, but it's hard finding guys who can do both.
Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Durant inside. Davis on it. Three-pointer. Beal. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Beal's got 17 points.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Done with a steal. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3, small forward. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. Now here's Davis. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
The shot. Durant. Durant! So effective inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Davis. Finished off by Davis.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Here's Durant. Excellent D there from Davis.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
The 3 from Thompson, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 17.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. thank you. Dallas leading by 3. To the left wing. The 3 from Washington. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving against Beal. Dunn outside. Durant, pass to Richards. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Launches it. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Outside Davis. Washington outside. Pass to Irving. Let's go with a 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 7 tonight. Tries again. Durant's shot is off. Dallas leading by 4. Oh, Thompson from deep 3-point land. Kept alive. Another shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Washington.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
KD is so good at drawing contact, really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Williams is checked in for Irving. Now here's Lively. No points yet. Outside, Williams. Thompson outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Davis has got the ball here for the Mavs. 4-point game. With the teardrop. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker, the pass to Durant. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 23.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
And here's Thompson for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Booker. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for.
That takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Dallas on top, leading by just 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Edwards out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2 guard.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
They get the rebound. Dunn, the pass to Jones. 3-pointer O'Neal. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 5. Here's Christie. Back to Lively. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Dunn, the pass to Jones. Back to Dunn. Here's Plumlee. This is the jumper. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Edwards can't hit. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Booker. It's tipped. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
And Dallas making a change here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for Christie.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Durant for 3. And it's blocked by Davis. Washington outside. Lets a 3 fly. And there's Thompson on the assist by Washington. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. Thompson with it. Takes the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. They need this. Oh, KD! Filthy!
And Durant doesn't need to get up too high to throw it down. I think he could be dunking well into his 60s.
Here's Davis. Uses the glass on the layup.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Thompson. Offensive board. Gafford passes to Thompson. Thompson draws the double. Irving for 3. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Durant with another miss.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's Gafford. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The Mavericks lead by 10. Here's Gafford on the take. And the dunk by Gafford.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
Irving against Booker. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Look, you never want to foul a jump shooter. And guys, hear me on this. I'm pretty sure Clay qualifies as a jump shooter.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Prosper comes in for Anthony Davis. Exum's checked in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For three, O'Neal. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Plumlee. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance.